Hey everybody, welcome. Welcome on a beautiful Thursday. We're back on Thursday. And this is Simeon from PraiseTracks.com, home of the joyful sound. And it's going to be one of those days. It's going to be a good day. It is a good day. It's good to see everybody. David Siddell, Ben is in the house. We got some a new synchron piano we're going to take a look at. Yeah, so good to see everybody. Bartolo, good to see you. David Siddell, Steph, Ilaria, good to see you. Audio Wayne, good to see you. Lou, everybody's here. Everybody's here. All right, Polly. Yeah, hey, Polly, this is, again, hey, you made it again. So good to see you. And Ben Fletcher, just going to catching up here in Kay's music. God bless you all. And Guy Shard, good to see you. And Fred, good to see you. Wow, wow, I'm excited. I'm very excited. I'm probably a little more excited than Paul Thompson is usually. We'll just let this cook get around one more time, and we'll get this joyful journey started off. And as always, if you hear any audio or synchronization things, just let me know. And because you guys are my eyes and my ears out there, so thank you so much for everything. No, Polly, this is not, and it's not the Fazioli. And we're going to, just going to fade this down. No, this is not the Casio. This is something else. It's like, there is like, you know, if you think that you've seen all of the pianos, somebody else comes up. And Urs, good to see you. Yeah, it's just like when you think that you've seen every piano library, you've got 1,000 of them already. Somebody always comes up with something. Sam, let's see. Yeah, so the thing I've discovered with the Casio is that the action is a lot lighter than the SL88 Grand that I have back here, and I like it for some things. And then like it just is lighter. It's a little bit lighter, and it bounces back. I guess the keys, you can do repetitions a lot faster because the key rebounds a little bit quicker. And I really like it for programming drums because it's a little lighter action, so I can just kind of just dance around on that a little bit easier. But the SL88, the keys are heavier, and it's just got a little more oh, what do you call it? Gravitas. It's got a little more gravitas to it. So yeah, but welcome. Yeah, this is not the Casio, and let me just let you listen and just see what we've got going on. So I'm going to mute what I've got playing, and this is the Casio sound right here. What I was playing. Now, what this is the this is the Galaxy. This is an older piano. This is the Galaxy Vintage D, and I think it could have been last week that I did the. I thought I was doing the Vintage D, but I was actually doing the Galaxy D and the Vienna piano, and so I just said, hey, could you guys send me a copy of the Vintage D? And the difference is the Vintage D is a Hamburg Steinway. The Galaxy D is a New York Steinway. And so I'm just going to just kind of go back and forth between these. And these have been out for several years. And so it was like some of the first pianos that Galaxy Instruments were involved in, and they really have a beautiful way of sampling their libraries. And this is a contact player instrument, so you don't have to worry about any of that stuff. So I've just got this on the basic grand, and we'll just kind of play a little bit. Okay, so that's just the basic the vintage D. Now let's do this. Let's pull up the Galaxy D with the same preset, and let's do the same thing. What I noticed right away is that the Galaxy Steinway, being a New York Steinway, is a little more brighter. It's a little brighter. It's got a little more bell-like attack to it. Let's go back to the vintage D. You hear the difference? Back to the Galaxy. Yeah, you hear a little difference. And the reason for that is that I'm gonna go back to the vintage D. The reason for that is that Hamburg built pianos, they sound different. They voice them a little differently. And the New York Steinways, they have a tendency, I guess they put lacquer on the hammers to harden the hammers a little bit. And so what happens is with that hammer being hard, it just makes that string ring out like that bell-like quality. And then the Hamburg, it's just got a little, it just kind of has a softer profile to that. Yeah, this is the, okay, let's see. Yeah, this is the vintage D. Now let me go ahead and pull up another one of these global presets. Let's go to the intimate. And with this one, they've shut the lid. They shut the lid here. And with that lid closed, it just pulls you right into it. It's just got a more delicate sound, and the New York is just more of, it's just a harder, it's a harder sound. And this piano was recorded, I guess, in Bauer Studios. I think Chick Corea recorded a couple of projects using this piano. And this has una corda, just a dedicated una corda layer. And that means when you push the pedal on the left, it shifts the keyboard over, so you're just playing one string. So, and then I've got the 3-pedal controller, so I'm gonna push that down. And yeah, and I'm holding that una corda pedal down. I'm gonna open it back up again. Yeah, so it's definitely got a different character to it, and I really enjoy playing that. Let's just pull up the concert hall and the lid's open again. Yeah, wow, that's really big. And let's just back that down. It's a little too wet for me. And let's turn the reverb off and we can listen. And that profile sounds a little bit brighter. Yeah, so that's a lot of fun. That's a lot of fun. Some people say you're cute. We used to play that in jazz band in high school, so that's why it kind of takes me back a little bit. So that's a little bit of the Galaxy Vintage D, and it's an oldie but a goodie. Okay, so let's do this. Let's take a quick trip. Let's take, just slow down and breathe. Let's take a drink. Yeah, I just got, the adrenaline. The adrenaline's here. So just, hmm. Yeah, the adrenaline is in the house. Oh my gosh. So we've got a place in town that is like uh, I guess they buy surplus groceries and things, and so they had energy drinks, and it's like I'm not going to do that. I'm already wired up enough as it is. So, so what we're going to do, we're going to take a look at the free zone real quick because I just found out that the Free Orchestra 2 dropped a new instrument today, and it's they're still kind of focusing on um, the lineage percussion, but this is it's like the melodic percussion. And let me just pull this. Let me pull this up. Where are we here? Here we are. Okay. Yeah. So we can go in here and all you have to do is go into native access and you will see an update for the Orchestra 2. And when you update that, then it will add this new instrument. And you can see where we've got seven instruments already, and there's five more to go. So what you do, you just run native access and just do the update because the update will add that extra. It'll fill in that little gift box there. So I'm going to pull up the melodic ensemble and let's just kind of play around with this real quick. So this is marimba, vibraphone, and celeste just kind of stacked. That's cool. And then I'll take the reverb off, and we can just hear the dry. And the dynamics are controlled by velocity, but we can go in and change that to the mod wheel if you want to do it that way. And what I like about this is that we can adjust the attack. And it almost makes it sound like a pad. I'm going to turn the reverb back up a little bit, and then the void level. Now listen to this. This is kind of like a reverb or convolution type of effect. And having that attack a little bit slower just brings another dimension to it. And this is what I love to do too. Let's go and click in here, and let's load up those soltasto strings. And I'm gonna bring the level down a little bit. Now let's just see what we can put on here. Let's put the concert harp on there as well. Listen how beautiful that is when it's layered with all these other instruments. And it's so easy. You just see how easy it was for me just to go in and just load up these slots. It's really, really cool. Yeah, if you have trouble, just hit that little there's a little refresh. There's a refresh uh, icon, and that might pull it up for you. So, okay. Yeah, I must have got lucky then today. So, yeah, so that is another free instrument from Project Sam, and not just like throwaway free instruments. I'm talking like instruments like you can hear with just very good quality, and it's so nice, especially if you don't have a lot of libraries. This is a great way to just get your collection started. And so, thank you, Project Sam, for continuing to do this. I don't know what you're going to put in those other 5 slots, but I can't wait to see what happens. So, thank you so much. Okay, so let's do another free instrument that dropped today, and this is another one of the vaults. So this is a Geno 6, and this is really cool. It's a Geno 6, and you'll recognize the sound right away. And they've got all of the vaults in like one instrument. So You just, again, you just have to update it and yeah. Okay. Yeah. So let's check this out. And, it's free. You can sign up for a free account and then, just every once in a while, they're going to drop more of these for us. And, it's almost like a little cell phone type of thing. But I'm going to just turn some of these controls off to start with and turn down the splosh and the echo just so we can kind of get a raw sound. We've got the chorus effect. So now this is just pretty much just starting playing. And right now it's kind of like a kind of plucky sound. And then we can adjust the tone. And let's put some chorus on here. All the way up. That's so cool. Okay. Yeah, it's the same. Yeah. You can dance if you want to. You can leave your gather down. 'Cause if you don't dance and everyone dances, you're no friend of mine. Yeah. It's just so cool. And now, okay, let's see what we got here. I'm going to turn the echo and the splosh up a little bit. That's so fun. And then we can pop the sub. Now listen to that. Just got a sub oscillator there. So it just kind of fattens it up a little bit. So up to now, it's just these short decays here. And we can change the shape, and that will put an envelope on there. That's 80s, man. Those synth sounds just. That's so much fun. And we can just, let's crank. So the tone is like a filter. I think we can automate that. Yeah, so we can assign CCs to that. Yeah, let's see something here. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, just reach up and grab, just assign one of the faders there. Yeah. That's so much fun. Okay, and we've got echo and splosh. Splosh is kind of like a plate type of thing. Fred, let's see what we can do. So I'm going to take I'll take the tone down here. Put the chorus here. And just turn that tone down a little bit more. Just kind of take the edge off of it. It still has a little bit of that. So those high harmonics there. Let's turn the shape all the way over. Let me turn the sub. That's really cool. Yes. Very cool. So check that out. The links are in the description below. And yeah, it does have a nice sound. It's got some things kind of hardwired in there, but for a free instrument, I think it sounds really cool, and it does give you some options here. And then that shape control just lets it, you can kind of make it a little more percussive. Yeah, so check that out. So check that out, and yeah, so it's a lot of fun, and they're just doing some really interesting things, and just really fun, really fun. So let's go ahead and jump right into the Fazioli, and this is this was something that we heard about. If you kind of follow the Vienna Symphonic Library channel, they had an interview, and I have never seen a company do this before. But they interviewed and were talking about the roadmap. So it was like, so there's nothing, they can't, of course, talk about everything that's coming out, but this was one. This was one of the things that they were talking about. So a gentleman had owned this Fazioli F212, and Ben is in the chat from Vienna Symphonic Library, and I love having Ben on the live streams because he can kind of help field some questions or make corrections if I misspeak or whatever, because we want to make sure we've got everything right. But he was relocating, and so he actually was he asked them if they could store this piano in Synchron Stage, because they have all of these pianos. They have a great way of storing all of these instruments, and so while this was in storage, they made the sample library out of it. So the thing is, this guy might move to the other side of the world, but still have his piano in a virtual form that way. And not only that, but we get to enjoy it as well. So this is a smaller Fazioli and Fazioli. Yeah, we gotta get it. We gotta get that right. And just a smaller version, and it was recorded in Synchron Stage B. And you can see with the diagram here the different mic positions that they have. And you've got the standard library and then the full library. And the thing about it is let's see where they have the yeah, so they've got the ribbon mic there, and that is like that's what I really love. I love the sound of the ribbon mics because it just adds such a silky quality to it. And this is so cool too. uh, you can download a 30-day trial license, so you can try this yourself. You can try it yourself and play it. And so you've got until February 29th to get in on this introductory price, and then you can use your vouchers if you have those. Um, and so let me see. Let me pull this up here, and we'll go we'll go into this. Yeah, the ribbons are the bomb. So I've got the concert. Got the concert loaded up, and I just want to have I just got to tell you that the Babyface and just things have been running so solid, and I'm just so grateful. Um, and I've also been doing some Windows tweaks, and I might do a community post on some of those because if you're a Windows user, man, you got to get the most just slow down. You've got to get the most out of your system performance. So this is the Fazioli, and I'm gonna just get into this. And this is using the concert preset. So let's go to the mix page. And there is, let's see. Okay, let's see what we've got. Reverb wise. Wow. I don't even think I've got any reverb going here. Okay, yeah, yeah. So let's just turn that reverb off and look at the mics that we've got going on. We've got the condenser, the mid one, the main, and main center. And this is the full version of it. And this is without any additional reverb. And some of what I've been doing is adjusting this MIDI sensitivity because, again, velocity scaling to your keyboard controller is vital for you to get the best experience. That is like, I think out of all the questions that I get, that's got to be in the top three. Why doesn't my piano sound as good as you? And it's not just the one playing it, but it's just like you got to get that velocity range. You got to get that velocity range in there. Just find that sweet spot. So sometimes I'll bump up this MIDI sensitivity, and this will let me get into just a little bit more of those harder velocities. It just adjusts that scale a little bit. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. Pick yourself up, dust yourself off, start all over again. Yeah, it's got a it's more David, I think it's just like it's a man, it's like a warmer color, or it's just kind of like in the mids, like the low mids. And then you know, you can always go in and adjust that with the EQ and everything. I just, yeah, that being a smaller piano, it's just got a little different signature with it. Let me see. Yeah. Let me just see something for fun here. Yeah, let's see. Okay, okay. So you're not talking about tonal color. You're talking about, yeah, so this is Insight. Yeah. And I like the spectrogram too. We can kind of see some fun things going on. It's just kind of fun. I like using Insight to kind of check out things. Okay, so I got to see what you're talking about. Okay, yeah, it's okay. So it's the blue. Yes, the blue highlight going on there. Okay, I got it. I got it. Okay, let's go to the player preset, and let's see what mics we've got going on. Yeah, let's see. Now let me make sure. I just like doing it with the reverb off for right now, and that we can just hear that. See, there's just that no decay, you know, just very tight. Yeah, just got a little bit of that room. Okay, let's see that. Yeah, the body. Yeah, we can dial the body up a little bit, and that just increases those. And I just exaggerate it a little bit so we can hear what it does. Let's dial it back down. We've got some sympathetic. resonance is going on here. And let's see, let's take that back. Let's just kind of put the, let's see if we can do this. Yeah, so you hit Control on Windows, it'll reset to the default position. And the smooth attack there is for the lower velocities. It kind of helps tweak that a little bit. Let's go to the intimate. And all the presets that we're listening to, they use the standard mic sets. So this is the intimate. Listen to how delicate that is. Listen to that. Wow. My goodness. And listen to, it's still going. See, that's the thing. It's like when you hear those notes decay, so that is one of the arduous things about sampling because uh, you hit the note, they use the sampling robot to get all these velocity layers, but you hit the note and it's got to be allowed to ring out. Sometimes, man, over 60 seconds. It's just like, that's what you hear. And it's just so cool. And each note with each velocity layer, it just as exponentially increases the time it takes to do that. And you can be looking at weeks and months in the recording and editing. And I just, just boggles my mind. I'm doing good to I'm doing good to sample a weenie whistle, and and I can't imagine. I just can't imagine. And that's why I have such admiration. Such admiration for uh, you know Vienna Symphonic Library and those other that those who dare to bring us these instruments. Okay, what I want to do, we got to listen to the ribbon microphones, and this is in the full library. I'm going to turn off everything except that ribbon microphone, and yeah, this is. I mean, it's not a huge. It seems it's. I don't know. It just fits in just a very nice space. So let's see. Let's see where we're going here with the. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Let's go back here. Okay. We don't want to do that. Now, what I'm going to do, the timbre shift is interesting because it pitches things down and then it transposes them back up. And so I'm going to just turn it down to let's just turn it down to 12 and listen to what that does. It just darkens it up. Let's put it to about 6 so it's not so hard, so dark. That timbre shift just imparts something really cool. I'm going to bring it back up to 0. Yeah. And then we can always bump the reverb up. A little too much. Yeah, listen to those repetitions. And that's just with the ribbons. Man. Wow. and that's the reverb. Let's turn the reverb off. Yeah, yeah, David. Let's just see what we can do here. And I've been playing with the ribbons. Let's just turn the condenser on and the main center on, and turn the reverb. Yeah, we've just got the reverb all the way out, and then let's just hear what the yeah, you know. So it's relatively dry, and let's just go back here. We can turn the surrounds on. And this is what I kind of experimented with, and this is kind of fun. I've been getting into, let's see, come on. Okay, yeah, let me see. Let me find this. Been playing around with my, oh, Jay, come on. Ha ha. Okay, hold on a second. Where are we here? So I'm going to show you what this sounds like in another environment. And the fun thing is that's why you want dry instruments, is because you can do so much with them. So let's see here. And yeah, there we go. Just got to make sure my desktop is where it needs to be. Yeah. Got all kinds of stuff happening here. Total mix. And then I'm capturing everything in 32-bit float using a voice meter. So that's great. That's a great thing to have. Okay, let's shut that down. Okay, so what I've been doing is I've been experimenting with Mirror Pro, and there is a setting that we can put this in, into the Synchron Stage A. And let's see. Let me see if I can pull this up here. Come on. Let's see. Let's pull it up here. There it is. Yeah. So this is Synchron Stage A, and I've kind of got the Fazioli kind of like off, and then we can just kind of move it around if we want. Okay. So let's see. Let's just kind of play around with that. So this is like having the 212 in Synchron Stage A. So that's kind of fun. Let's see. Wow. Fun. Okay, so I'm going to bypass that. Let's get back to keep the main thing the main thing. Yeah, there's a piano at the end of the hall. Okay. So let's go through here. We got the intimate, and then of course we've got these really cool um, mix presets here, and then we can go to the surround. If you've got the full version, you can use these surround mixes. So let's go to ambient surround of stereo. And you can see that sustain pedal. Watch the sustain control, because I've got a variable sustain pedal, and you can just see it just kind of going, going, going. And that way you can get the half pedaling or the whole pedaling. Yeah, so like special edition, special edition libraries. And I've been watching that guy in London at the train station, and I think the piano was donated by, and he was playing that in the train station. That's been an interesting thing to watch if you've been following that. Okay, let's see what the mix is here. Wow, yeah. So let's see what the effects presets look like. So let's go to evolution. Okay, so look at this. We've got room reverbs, delays. Wow. Let's see. It's kind of like reverse reverb types of things. That's pretty wild. Diamonds in the night. I like these. So let's see what we got. We got a lot of delays here and cross chorus and flangers and oh, you can't see that. Okay, yeah. So yeah, chorus and flangers. Because what happens is you open up one of those windows and it creates a new process. So that's why you can't. Let's see, stadium. Listen to how nice and bright that can get. This is stadium. Cool. Okay, let's see. Time warp. That's nice. Yeah, just a different color, a nice color. And let's see. Oh wow, there's oh, I didn't realize there were so many of these. Uh Glittering clouds. Yeah, a little bit of sound design, audio A. Wow. From a distance. And the timbre shift is -5. timbre shift back up. Let's see what mics they're doing here. The main and the main C. Let's throw that ribbon on there. That's beautiful. Let's go to intimate timbre. I gotta throw, let's put the tube mic on there. And let's turn down the condenser a little bit. Yeah, the condenser can get a little bright. And let's see. Let's see. What I am experiencing is just a very fluid transition from these very soft things. Ah, Jay. Let's go to ambience. And one cool thing, I'm gonna pull the ribbon back on. And every time you activate a mic position, it increases the amount of voices. So so if you have one mic position, and then you have two mic positions, it doubles the amount of voices, and so on. And so let's see. This is kind of like what it's kind of like what I was doing when I first started playing this. It was like I was kind of holding this G down. And playing an A, So I hope if you got any questions or want to try something, yeah, just let me know in the chat. I'll tell you what, let's do this real quick. Let's just run through and just listen to what these different mics sound like just by themselves. listen how dry that is. That's without any reverb. Yeah. Just right there in your face. And then, of course, the ribbon. And tube. I love having all of these mics. Oh, I had the ribbon on at the same time. Really nice. Okay, this is mid one. And mid two. Each mic position has a different tonal quality to it. Picking up the ambiances and things from yeah, for something like that, you definitely need to fire the condenser up. Yeah, so that condenser just has that brightness there. Yeah, that's fun. That's fun. Yeah, and the thing is, what did that, when I hit the main, it brought some different character to it, and so that just took me right into that real rockier thing there. So let's see. Let's go to the main C. Wow. Okay, and that condenser just gives that little extra attack there. Let's see. Yeah, and then we can just throw that surround channel in there and just kind of fill in. And I'm leaving that condenser on just to kind of help it cut through a little bit. Let's see. Listen to that. Okay, I saw some somebody. Let's see. Yeah, Scambot. Yeah, let's see. Um, let me just take a. Mm, I love this. I love being with you guys and sharing because. And Sam, yeah, little Brewbeck showing up there. I don't know what's going to show up. It's just like you hear things in the tones and it goes in and grabs like a snippet of something you've heard and then off you go. Mm, wow. So I'm going to pull up that main again, turn off the surround. Let's pull up the condenser again. Yeah, let's see. I'm going to pull that condenser up some more. um, let's throw the mid in a little bit. Well, I found my thrill on Blueberry Hill. That's where I found you. Yeah, I've got to play this one. Okay, so we have one of those ALXE devices. Let's see. And we were saying, can you play the? Okay, so we would have this game. We'd say, can you play the fork song or the potato song or something? And and then we said, well, can you play the rooster song or a chicken song or something? Mm. So and so this is what it kind of pulled up, and this was a Fats Domino. Um, okay, here we go. Are you ready for this? I know an old lady from Houston who had 2 chicks and a rooster. The rooster died, the old lady cried. My hens don't lay like they used to. Ain't that a shame? Ain't that a shame? Ain't that a shame? She lost a helping hand. I know her rooster died too. Yeah, look it up. Ain't that a shame? Ain't that a shame? Ain't that a shame? She lost a helping hand. Yeah. That's a lot of fun. That's a lot of fun. Man. Wow, that's great. So so that's a little bit of the Fazioli 212. And oh man. And so you go from this to this. With the same mic setup and everything. It's just so responsive, man. let's see what happened here. Yeah, just the same preset. So it's very beautiful. I want to show you. Thank you guys. Thanks, Ben. Thanks, Ben, for just always letting me be able to present these beautiful libraries. It's just such a joy and a pleasure. And yeah, we'll just be digging into this a little bit more. But it's just very versatile. What I'm experiencing and hearing, having it in stage B, there is an advantage to having that in that environment, because that, you know, you can't take out something that's baked into the recording. So like all of those synchron pianos with on stage A have that huge uh, stage ambience, and you know you can get into some of those with some of the well. Some of the mic positions, the closer mic positions, you can mitigate that. But you know, you can't unbake a cake. And having it here in this dry situation really makes it very versatile. And it's my joy. It is my pleasure. It's just my pleasure. I love being here with all of you and sharing all of this. So we oh okay, man, there we go. USB things or something's going on. But there we go. Yeah, and you know, K's, it's just like it's like having like every piano's got its own color. So you can have the 8 box of crayons with like 8 pianos, and then you know, and then you go through and you find the right piano for the specific thing. Um, and so yeah, so that's it. So let's just go on, and we might come back to this before we say goodbye today. But I just wanted to show you a couple of things from um, from John from John Limcool at Unify, because he has been coming out with some with a lot of really cool libraries here. And this is one that just came out on Valentine's Day. And this is from Bob Dedes, and it's like a micro cinema. So it's like got a few presets in here, but it's so cool. It's only $26. And so yeah, that's it in a nutshell. That's it in a nutshell. It is colors, and colors. You know, you just got to find it. And sometimes you got to try different things. I find that happens to me sometimes. I might go through two or three different pianos, and then you'll hit on something, and you go, "Yeah, that's it. Um, that's it." But John has just really been coming out with these, and we're just going to take a quick look at Heartstrings, and then there's another one that he just recently released. And all you have to do is have a copy of Unify and nothing else, and the library, because it comes with everything. And let's see, let's go to this and check it out. This is a lot of fun. And you can see I've got my little hearts there, and he's got some accordions. He's got a Petrov piano, and some accordions, and of course, you know, this is going to be different, a little different than what we were just listening to. He's actually got a heartbeat. It's a Petrov upright. Petrov. And all these really fun things are going on. And let's see. I'll just run down through my favorites here. all of these types of libraries give you, again, more color. More color. This is Dancing Heart. Yeah, Nigel, this is low 5. Yeah, this is different. I'm gonna pull in the Casio. Love the bass. I'm gonna crank that up. Just the nice grooves there. Let's see. This is like in 3/4. Come on, what do we do? Let's do it. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, so we've got chords kind of down here. You're missing my. Yes, it's just fun. It's just fun stuff that we've got here. And then just got some keys. Just so cool. Let's see here. Okay, here we go. And this is just Unify. Very nice and ambient. Again, I think Unify is like a platform. It's like a platform, and we've got just all kinds of lo-fi. Yeah, Matt, this is a Petrov upright that Bob sampled. Yeah. Yeah, for if you've got Unify, this is a great little addition to that. This is Fiddle Whispers. So there's a little bit of some strings and Let's see. And this is kind of fun. Okay, so we've got the same principle. So he's got like little patterns here. I'm gonna slow the, let's see. And then we got major keys, minor keys here. Yeah, it's fun. Okay. And then we've got some violins here. And these are just like sound tills and all kinds of fun things that we can get into. And all of these presets are in the this HEARTSTRINGS library. More synth and more lo-fi. Yeah, fun, fun, fun. And then another library that just came out was is Uniflow. Uniflow is like using ASMR type of synthesis and just some layers, and very cool. That's fun. Okay, here we go. And these are just kind of fun things that you can play around with. Different things. And you can really get lost in just staying on some of those. Okay. Wow. Lots of stuff going on inside of these. Oh, wow. Just been having fun going through these. Let's go to hydrogen. This is like an ARP. You hear all these little different elements, the ambient elements. Really cool things going on here. Let's see. This is BPM Groove. I'm gonna pull the piano up a little bit. got all these macro knobs that we can assign. It is like a workstation, yeah. And it can not only play their libraries, but it can hook in to all of your VSTs and combine them and just do all kinds of stuff with them. See, you get in one of these and you can just stay there for a little while and just enjoy that flow. You get into the flow. So this is a BPM guitar. Turn the Casio back down. Okay, now let's see. I like that guitar, but I kind of like that Celestial Living groove. So I'm going to just go and say, add a Unify layer, and I'm just going to click on Celestial Living. And what it'll do, it'll stick it right there. And I can blend that. Fun. Yeah, Ed, I did that. I did that earlier. We took a look at the latest vaults. So that was really fun. So now let's go back to normal and do cave piano. So you got the underwater ambiances. Nice. We got filters and things in those macro knobs that we can play around with. Just a lot of fun things. Yeah, Unify gives you so many different things that you can do, and with the built-in plugins and then with their own sampler. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's one of my favorite Newsboys songs. Yeah, it's so cool. Poetry. Just some really cool things here. Let's see. Yeah, look at this. You've got all of these other sequences and things going on. It's another guitar patch. Like a 12-string. And you hear all the squishy stuff going on. That's fun. all kinds of ambient things. And I'm so glad John has opened this up to other developers, other musicians, other samplists, that they can bring their own personality inside of the Uniform platform. And there are some exciting things coming up for Unify. Unify is getting ready to release. I don't know when it's coming out, but I think by the end of the year, their first paid upgrade, and it's going to add so many other features like MIDI out, where we can use it as a MIDI effect, and probably some audio things going on where we can chain audio effects. It's untelling, but I know they've just been working so hard to bring us this beautiful platform. So we'll just take a listen to a couple of other things. Listen to that. This is Piano and Flow. And Unify is so CPU efficient. Even plugins that may not be CPU efficient on their own, somehow you put them in Unify and it kind of helps them perform even better. Let's see what else I've got here. So this is an ASMR pad, Adagio. Some string layers and a lot of the libraries are real ambient and lo-fi, and it just kind of comes in from a different direction. And we're just scooting through these. Wow, that's wild. Just huge. Things going on there. Whoa. That's so cool. So there's another pad. There's so much motion and different things going on in these sounds. And then we've got a whole bunch of sound effects and things. There's a viola. And these aren't necessarily meant to replace an orchestral sampling library. They are to bring a different character, you know. Let me see if I can find a nice Pedro, good to see you from Portugal. Let's go to let's see if we can go to another pad here. Let's see. Yeah, okay. And I'm gonna go, oh, let's see. I wonder if I've got the, I'm gonna add an empty instrument layer. I'm gonna see if I've got this in here. Oh, come on, do I have it? Yes, I do, I think. Okay, so I'm going to bring in the Synchron piano player, the VST3 of this, and let's see if it loads. Okay, good. Okay, good. So there we go. So, so I'm gonna pull the Fazioli 212 back up, and let's go to the intimate Because see, now this is living inside of this Unify layer. Yeah. Let's go back to the intimate. And then let's put the ribbon microphone on. Let's see if we can. Let's bump up the. Wow. Okay, let's forward to. Okay. Let's turn some of this down. Isn't that cool? You can just lay that right in there. And then, you can experiment with different things as you go through these. Okay, let me just go back to, John is keeping on doing so many cool things with Unify. It's just amazing. So I'm gonna go ahead and just bring up the Fazioli one more time. And let's see, I wanna get the ribbon mic going here. Let's put a little reverb in there. This has been so much fun. And I just want to leave you with this. It's been kind of on my, you know how it is. Let's see. It does not come with pads. It does not come with pads. But that is the cool thing. We can layer it with anything else that we have. Wow. I'm just going to leave you with this. Let's see. Do this. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah. Like a foolish dreamer trying to build a highway to the sky, all my hopes would come crashing down, and I'd never knew just why. But until today, when you pulled away the clouds that hung like curtains on my eyes, well, I've been blind all those wasted years, and I thought I was so wise, but then you took me by surprise, like waking up from the longest dream. How real it seemed until your love broke through. I've been lost in a fantasy that blinded me until your love broke through. All my life I've been searching for that crazy missing part. And with one touch, you just rolled away the stone that held my heart. And now I see that the answer was as easy as just asking you in. Oh, I am so sure I could never doubt your gentle touch again. It's like the power of the wind, like waking up from the longest dream. How real it seemed until your love broke through. I've been lost in a fantasy that blinded me until your love broke through. Though I speak with the tongues of men and of angels and have not love, I am only a resounding gong and a clanging cymbal. If I knew knowledge and spoke with the tongues of men and angels, and even if I offered my body to be burned, it would mean nothing without love. Love is patient and love is kind. It does not envy, does not boast, it is not proud, it is not rude, it is not self-seeking. Love is not easily angered. It's not easily angered. It rejoices with the truth. It bears all things. It hopes all things. It endures all things. You know, now we look at our face as in a blurry mirror. This life that we look at is so blurry. We don't understand it. We don't have the clarity to see it. But then one day, face to face, we will know, even as we are known. When I was a child, I spoke like a child, I thought like a child, I acted like a child, and now that I've grown up a little bit, I put away my childish ways. So after all is said and done, these three, faith, hope, and love, but the greatest of these is love. You know, love suffers long, but it's kind. It endures all things. I can't endure all things without love. Love gives me that power that I can't. And buddy, we are looking through that blurry mirror, that distorted mirror through this life. Why does these things happen? I don't know. I don't have the answers, but one day we'll know. These three remain, faith, hope, and love, but the greatest of these is love. Well, and in the end, that's all that's going to be here. That's all that's going to be here. So I want to thank everyone so much for joining me today on a beautiful, joyful journey. I kind of named it a love stream because it is just such a beautiful time that we get to spend together. I just want to thank all of you for your love and support, and I cannot wait to see you next time. And, if you've got any questions after the stream is over, just leave them down in the comments, and we will get to them and try to answer them. And if I don't have the answer, I will find somebody that does, and I'll pass it along to you. So stay tuned for more things coming, more instruments coming, and just bless you guys. And I just cannot wait to see you again on the next one. So God bless you. Sam, Steph, Ilaria, Frank, blessings to all of you. Fred, blessings, Ben, blessings to all of you. And remember to always stay joyful. And I will see you again real soon.